Okay, hello guys. I'm actually starting this recording off by going directly into Viridian Forest, and we're going to try to capture the Pokemon that I wanted to catch last episode. Now, I actually looked this one up, and I was incorrect. The spawn rate for this Pokemon is actually the same as Pikachu, so it's a 5% chance. And we are going to be going back and forth up through here until we find it. So, I will just meet you back whenever I do eventually find this. And there we have the Pokemon that I wanted. Yep, that's right, we're getting a Caterpie. And the reason why I wanted a Caterpie, well, not only do we have to eventually get one anyway to fill out the Pokédex, but I misclicked. Oh my gosh, I misclicked. Okay, so let's not run away from this one. Oh, and this is how long it took me to find this. Squirtle is now level 10, Pikachu is level 10 and learned Thunder Wave, and Squirtle's poisoned. So I got everyone up to level 10 while trying to find this one Caterpie. So I'm going to take the extra incentive here to just go ahead and, oh yeah, also I ran out of Thunder Shocks. I ran out of several attacks. I'm going to go ahead and Thunder Wave it. This is the new attack that Pikachu just learned, and this is guaranteed paralyzing a Pokemon. That way it's going to make it easier to catch, although it's level 3. I doubt I'm going to have an issue catching it as long as I don't run away from it. So yeah, I'm actually using the N64 controller to control this. And yeah, this is my original N64 controller that came with the system, so it's a little dated and the buttons are a little sticky on it. So yeah, I really need to take this thing apart, and I mean the buttons don't really work as good as they used to. I really need to take this thing apart and clean it, because it's got like dirt and grime in it from, well, 20 years ago. So yeah, hopefully I'll be able to catch this thing. Oh my goodness, this is going to be ridiculous. Ridiculous if I... Oh man, I got 4 Pokeballs. I really hope I don't run out. This is going to be awful if I do. Okay, let's try. Oh, come on. Oh, thank goodness. Who would have thought Caterpie would be the hardest one to catch? Okay. So, as I mentioned before, the reason why I wanted Caterpie is because we're going to be transferring these Pokemon over to Pokemon Stadium. I need a well-diverse team, and not only that, Butterfree early game is actually really, really good, and you get them really early on. Oh, and the flashing screen right there, you get that whenever a Pokemon is poisoned, and every time or every step, it takes damage. So Squirtle just fainted because he was poisoned. So I'm going to go up here, go to the Poke Center. I'm not going to call it a Pokemart this episode. Go into the Poke Center. We're going to heal up. And I'll show you the team. I'll show you the stats. I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, so here is our team. We currently have a Squirtle, level 10, with the moves Tackle, Tail Whip, and Bubble. I just love looking at the Pokemon in here. It's so cool. Pikachu, level 10 as well. Thunder Shock, Thunder Wave, and Growl. Nidoran male, level 10. Leer, Tackle, and Horn Attack. That animation looks very odd. And finally, Caterpie, our newest addition to our team. tackle and string shot, and that is it. So this one is going to take a little bit of leveling up, but it's also going to level up very quickly, which we'll see in a little bit. And its stats aren't that bad. Okay, so now what we're going to do, I'm just going to walk around here, and we're going to use this time to try to get Caterpie some much needed levels. So I'm just going to be switch training a little bit, and we'll see how many levels we can get. But like I said, we need to not get too many. The maximum level that I can get all my Pokemon at is going to be level 15. I don't want to get above that because I can only have so many in Pokemon Stadium that are over level 15. And yeah, the fewer we have over level 15, the better. So we're just going to try and get Caterpie up to level 10 and not get anyone else up to too high of a level. So I'm just going to record here, and I'll try to add in any notable things that happen. Okay, so I've been grinding for a little bit, and I've got my Nidoran up to level 11. Caterpie just now hit level 7, and Caterpie is going to evolve. So we've already seen the Pokemon that Caterpie evolves into, which is Metapod, and this is where I wanted to be at before I fought Brock. In fact, I kind of wanted him to be level 10, but Brock will help him get to level 10. So at this point, I feel like I should probably go on back to Pewter City and start training against Brock and trying to get the gym badge there. Okay, so Brock from here is the gym leader at this town, and Pokemon has basically checkpoints known as gyms, and whenever you complete a gym leader, you will unlock special abilities for your Pokemon typically, and you will also get something that is known as badges. So if you push start and you go down to your name, you can see that there are a total of 8 different badges down at the bottom. The first character there is Brock, and this is the first gym, and you need to collect all 8 gym badges in order to progress to the end of the game. That is the Pokemon League. So we're going to go ahead and go into the first gym here, and not every city has a gym, but most of them do. And they are usually full of trainers, for instance, like this guy, and the gym leader themselves. So this is the first trainer. There's only one trainer inside of Brock's gym. And then you fight Brock. And typically, gyms have a single type that they are specialized in. For instance, Brock's type is rock. However, there's also ground type in here too. For instance, Diglett is a ground type, but for the majority of it, it's supposed to be rock type. So Nidoran would do okay. Squirtle would also do okay. So we're going to do Squirtle for now, and we're going to try to get Squirtle some levels. So he's going to go in with some Scratch. We're going to use Bubble, and this is going to be super effective because it's a water type, and water type is super effective against rock and ground. So this will be very good against this gym, as well as grass. Grass is also very good against grass. Grass is very good against ground and rock types. So in case you had Bulbasaur that you picked or Squirtle, both of them would be really good in this gym. And there we go, Squirtle grew in level. And next we are going to have Sandshrew, which is a Pokemon that we cannot actually get inside of Pokemon Red. Sandshrew is a blue exclusive, and I think you can get it inside of Yellow, but I'm not really for sure. So yeah, we will be eventually getting this with some glitches, but for now, we are just going to... we'll just have to see him in trainer battles. So I use this time to use a potion to potion up Squirtle so we can go right back out to him. Because we're primarily going to use Squirtle in this gym. And Sand Attack is an attack that will lower your accuracy, and in Generation 1 it's actually really, really good. Like, it's a really good attack because just one Sand Attack can just turn the tides of, well, a Pokemon battle. Like, it used 2 on me and, well, 3 now. I am going to be very hard pressed to actually land an attack now. So as you can see, I think I went through 3 or 4 attacks and I just missed most of them. Oh, okay, actually broke through there. That's good. Metapod grew to level 8. That's good. And the reason why you want to get a Caterpie and evolve it into a Metapod as opposed to just getting a Metapod is because if you get Metapod as a Pokemon and you capture it, then it will no longer have Tackle. However, if you train up a Caterpie, then instead of learning Harden, it will keep Tackle, or at least that's how it is in Red and Blue. In Yellow, they actually fixed it to where Metapod learns Harden as it evolves, but for now inside of Red and Blue, it will not learn Harden. So that's a reason why you want to get Caterpie instead of Metapod. So I'm going to go ahead, heal up, and then I'll be right back here. Okay, so we just healed up. Let's go on up here, and we're going to fight Brock. And Brock is a rock-type gym leader, as he said right here. And he actually is going to have 2 rock types. I believe he has Geodude and Onix, if I'm not mistaken. So yes, he starts off with Geodude, which is a rock type we'll be able to catch probably in next episode. I'm not really for sure. I'd like to jump over and start doing some in Pokemon Stadium directly after this. I kind of want to follow in line with the game that we're playing and the game that we are actually, you know, as we progress through Pokemon Red, I want to also progress through Pokemon Stadium along the same path. So let's go ahead. We're going to go over to Squirtle again. And let's start using Bubble. Now, with Geodude, he's raising his defense. However, Bubble is a special attack in this game, so it doesn't matter how much he raises his defense stat, Bubble will bypass that, and it just does special damage. And Squirtle grew to level 12, that's good. Onix, yes, we want Metapod to get that experience as well. I'd like to get him to level 10, but it probably won't happen with this battle. It might, though. We'll see. I highly doubt it. We might get him to level 9. 9 is probably more like it. Okay, Screech is going to lower our defense by a lot, but Squirtle has really good defense. And this will probably be over pretty quick. Yeah, so it dropped our defense a lot, and it barely did anything. And we are going to take him out in the next round anyway, so it doesn't matter. Okay, Metapod grew to level 9. And we defeated Brock. And we just got the Boulder Badge. Okay, the Boulder Badge has a few advantages. I don't know if he's going to explain it to us here, but we can also use Flash outside of battle, which is an HM, also known as a... Gosh, what do they call HMs? Hidden moves, I think is what they call it. Anyway, with a hidden move, you can use it outside of battle, and it does something to the overworld. Sometimes it is, for instance, surfing. You can actually go on water. Flash lights up caves that are really dark and you can't see in, but in Generation 1, it doesn't really matter because you can still see the walls and you can get through the, you know, blacked out areas perfectly fine. Now, Bide is the move that he just gave us, and Bide is, whenever you use it, it gathers up energy from the damage that you took and releases it at the end of a waiting period. And I've never found that move useful, never liked it. So what I always do, and I suggest you do it too, is just go ahead and sell that move as soon as you get it, because you can get $1,000 for it, and that can help you when you need to buy Pokeballs and potions and stuff like that. So, it's very helpful to just go ahead and sell that and buy different items that you might actually need. So, for instance, we'll buy 4 more Pokeballs. We'll buy another potion. And we'll buy one escape rope. Now, escape ropes are useful until we get to Cerulean, which is the next city. But for now, before we end the episode, I really want to get Caterpie up to another level, and I want to show you how you can check that. Okay, so if you go and you open up your Pokemon, you can go down to whatever Pokemon you want, and for instance, Metapod, we'll go to Stats, and you can see his attack, defense, speed, and special. You can also, if you click A, go to his moves, and you can see that he requires 182 more points to level up to level 10. And I want to very quickly get him up to that point. So a way that we can do that very quickly, we are going to be going over to the right. And to the right, there's a few more trainers. Now, this area is blocked off until you defeat Brock. There is a way to skip that, but I'm not going to worry about that since we already beat Brock. And over here, there's some trainers that you can fight. Now, I don't want to fight anything that's going to be super effective against Metapod, for instance, flying types or fire types, but that's pretty much all that is available right now. So let's go ahead, try and get Metapod some levels, and if there's anything notable, I will include him here. But as soon as Metapod hits level 10, then he will evolve. So I'm going to try to just go through this really quickly and get him some experience. Okay, so this guy just had 2 Caterpie and a Weedle, and well, Pikachu just leveled up, that's good. We shouldn't need very many more points. I think it's only like 20 points left. Let's see. Go to stats. Yeah, 17 points. We can easily get that below the Poke Center back here. So I'm going to travel back. I'll get into a wild encounter, and then I'll show you the evolution. Okay, so here we go. Metapod just got 24 experience points. He just took down his first Pokemon. Okay, and now he is evolving. So Metapod evolves into a Pokemon known as Butterfree at level 10. And Butterfree is an awesome Pokemon early game. In fact, if you train them up right, they're really good later game too. But let's just go ahead and look at the stats. And they get really good moves early on. For instance, really soon they're going to get a psychic move known as Confusion. But yeah, you can see the moves. I kind of just skipped over the stats. But the special stat is 21, speed of 20, attack of 16. Much better than what it was before. In fact, for comparison, let's look at Pikachu. He has better special, and I believe better attack than Pikachu does. And he's a level lower. So yeah, that Butterfree is a really good Pokemon. In the next episode, we'll go and defeat Brock in the Tower of Pokemon Stadium. So thank you all very much for watching. If you like this video, go ahead, like, subscribe down below, leave a comment so you can have a Pokemon named after you. And until next time, have a great day, guys.